Hey folks, it's me Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having Croft Purple Velvet Reserve Porto. And this is brought to you by the Croft family, and the label reads Croft Family Port Shippers established in 1588. Blended from luscious, fruity ports selected for their lavish richness of flavor, this sumptuous wine was created for those rare and delightful moments of pleasure and indulgence. It also says Croft Ports, renowned for their deliciously opulent character, have been adding a touch of extravagant luxury to special occasions since 1588. And this family has been doing this for a while. And this is 20% alcohol by volume. Of course, it's a product of Portugal. Coincidentally, it is imported by the co-brand Corporation in Purchase, New York. And Purchase has a special place in my heart. It is where my world champion New York Knicks used to practice when I was in my early 20s, which was 3 decades ago. Anyway, SUNY Purchase, State University of New York at Purchase in Purchase, New York, was the practice facility of the great New York Knicks teams in the early and late 90s. They finished practicing there in 2001. However, they still practice in my beloved Westchester County. This is one of the many items of clothing that I bought soon after my New York Knicks won the championship. I had the pleasure of going up to New York City, seeing the parade with my family, and enjoying all the festivities. And let's get into this port. I've already poured it. Let's see if it is luxurious, as they say, and decadent and all that kind of stuff. Let's give it a smell. It smells like a good port. I mean, it's not overly like sweet smelling, and it's not it's a mellow aroma you get. It's not strong, it's not weak either. Kind of like a moderate port smell, moderate grape smell. So let's give it a taste. Prost, my friends. Decent. So, as a port, you know it's going to be sweet. Sweetness scale from 0 to 10. Port wise, I give this about an 8. Ports can come a little bit sweeter. Mouthfeel wise, it is kind of on the medium side for a port. You know, I've had ports that have been much more syrupy. This is not syrupy. It is kind of right in the middle when it comes to port. You do get berries. I taste a strawberry flavor. Dare I say raspberry also. Not necessarily blueberry, but like a red berry flavor. And it's not particularly boozy, you know, it's not harsh on the alcohol tasting side. So how would I rate this? I give it 100 because it was imported by a company based in Purchase where the New York Knicks used to practice and they won the championship. I kid you. I give this a 88 out of 100. It's a good port. I wish it had a little bit more grape flavor. But it is a nice, smooth, mellow concoction. I recommend it. Now, Croft isn't particularly expensive. I think I paid about $15 for this. Don't quote me on that. I have to double check my receipt. So it's not the priciest port, and it's not aged like some ports can be, but I think it's a good product for the money. So definitely a B plus. So there you have it, folks. Another review in the books. Croft Purple Velvet Reserve Porto. I give it an 88 out of 100. I recommend that you buy it. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.